Well, hello. I want to talk to you today about a pen that I never expected I'd ever own. I've always, been a little curious about Montegrappa. Montegrappa Bordeaux ink is one of my favorite inks, actually. But I've never used one of their pens. And I always looked at them and said, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Because they're always kind of expensive, and I've never felt like you're getting enough to be interesting. Well, they came out with the Fortuna model. Now, Fortuna's been out for a while. You've probably seen the copper Mule. It's a copper pen that comes with a free Mule cup, which is some kind of an alcoholic beverage that I've never had. I looked at it and I said, yeah, it's a metal pen. Don't care, not interested. Now, it's cool that it takes on a patina, but whatever. A lot of other Montegrappa pens, you look at them and you just, I think, wow, too ornate. Some of them seem to have little crowns on them and stuff, and just, yeah, too ornate for me. And then I saw this one in a pen catalog last summer, and I fell in love. Now, this is the Montegrappa Fortuna. It's a Mosaico, and I believe it's the Barcelona finish, but if it's not, I will correct it in either down here or in the description of the video. A very turquoise finish. I just thought, wow, that's really attractive. And then I looked at the price and said, nope. Well, I found a retailer where they were marked down for whatever reason by quite a substantial amount, and so I took a risk. And I have to say, this has rapidly become one of my favorite pens. In fact, it's been a bit of a struggle to not use it the last couple of weeks, just to set it aside, because I've wanted to use it. So I really like the finish. It's kind of a tiled, looking like a broken turquoise tile type of finish. Apparently it's a celluloid of some kind, at least that's what Montegrappa says. And steel nib, roller clip here. You can see right here, the Montegrappa in this band is sort of, well, let's lay it down here. No, let's not lay it down. This Montegrappa in the band is actually filled with some kind of a paint or something. Nothing on this finial, but the other finial I'm going to pull up the camera for because it's worth it. 1912, which is the Montegrappa thingy. Now, it is a cartridge converter pen. It's screw cap, doesn't take too many turns to unscrew it. Nice big threads. They're not annoying at all. The grip is made out of the same celluloid as the pen. And I happen to have a broad nib because, fine nibs have their place, but I'd rather use a broad nib, especially with a cool ink. And I just immediately pictured Monteverde turquoise ink in it, but as you see here, I'm using KWZ Quizzy Iron Gall turquoise, which has become my new favorite turquoise ink. So let's take a look at the writing with this guy. So if I flex this guy, okay, so it's not a flex nib. Well, it's a steel nib. What do you expect? There are more flexible steel nibs. This just doesn't happen to be one of them. But I would say that you have some line variation there, wouldn't you? Wetness and flow. Oh yeah, I have not had any trouble with this pen. Smear test. Lots of ink laid down. Reverse writing. Honestly, I don't think I've tried this one yet. Oh, that's not bad. Kind of an extra fine is what it looks like to me, but very smooth other than that whole extra fine thing. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, so now that we've done all that, let's do a writing sample. Alright, so let's discuss value for a little bit without getting too specific on price. If I were to pay what this pen normally retails for, absolutely not. I like it a lot, but I don't like it that much. It doesn't have anything special enough except for the finish. The writing experience is okay, but it's nothing special. It's the finish is why I like this pen a lot. It feels good in my hand. It's got a good shape, but, So I would look around if I were you on price and try and find one that's lower cost, because it really is a nice pen. It's very attractive. If you don't like this finish, there are a couple others kind of along this line. And then there's some other finishes that are a bit more traditional, and like I said, the copper one. And they all vary in price depending on material. It's a nice larger pen. So yeah, I'm pleased with it, and what I paid for it, I am pleased with it. Like I said, when I looked at it and held it up in the catalog in one of my driving videos this summer, a little squeal of excitement at what it looked like. Yeah, I wouldn't have actually bought that pen at that price. So yeah, I hope that was useful. Hope it was interesting. And I am glad I got this journey into the Montegrappa world. I looked around at their catalog, other pens that interest me, and well, let's not go there right now. But I love their Montegrappa Bordeaux ink. So I thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.